We are a student team from Illinois Institute of Technology in Chicago. The Village of Oak Park has requested that we look into developing some sort of a training program for energy efficiency in Oak Park homes. What we're doing today is looking at a typical Oak Park home and developing a case study for that home to be able to explain to homeowners what they can do to their buildings to make them more energy efficient.
The basement's pretty good in general, surprisingly.
Really, on leakage?
Yeah, like the worst that I saw anyway was that some of the recessed lighting was having air blow down out of it.
Oh, really?
We also today have a team of professionals from an energy audit company that is actually doing blower door testing and energy analysis of this 1890s house.
So this is the blower door equipment. It's basically the primary diagnostic tool for doing this kind of work, and we're producing a pressure in the house up to, as far as high as we can get it. So the thing that we go after is to check the house for insulation placement. We use a blower door to check the house for air leakage. We mark up the air leaks and whatnot. Then we scan the house again with the infrared scanner to see if we are pulling air through hidden pathways in flooring, wall construction, cabinets, built-ins, things like that.
For homeowners, the best way to really understand how their home works in terms of energy use is to conduct a home energy audit. An energy audit will look at all of the mechanics of the house, the windows, whether there's insulation in the outside walls, whether the basements and attics are insulated, and come up with a priority list for the homeowner on what retrofits need to be made in the home.
So we're getting an 81-degree temperature through the walls, but then if you get up along this band that's right at the eave of the building, then we've got heat coming in here.
On average, homes in Oak Park were built in 1920 or earlier. So we're looking at 80 and 90 and 100-year-old homes built well before current property standard requirements like insulation in the outside walls and double-paned windows and that type of thing.
In this case, the house is actually in good condition. It has had some energy efficiency work done to it over the years, but there are also pockets of energy loss in the building. So through the blower door testing, we're trying to find that out.
Most people underestimate the role of air leakage in the house, and especially the holes in the attic that exist. They're normally exit points for air. You're not discomforted by where the warm air gets out. So running a blower door, we produce an equal pressure on the entire house, and you can get a fix on where the real leaks are.
So one of the challenges homeowners have is, first of all, determining what are the priority lists of retrofits that need to be made. Do they need a new water heater, a new boiler or furnace, insulation or windows? And what is the return on investment for each of those? So what's the best way to achieve energy efficiency for the lowest cost?
But that's easy to fix. They just put a little gasket around that before they close it up.
Yeah.
The students will be looking at the big picture of energy efficiency in typical Oak Park homes and then narrowing down the research to develop very specific pieces of information for a typical homeowner where they could be using this information and actually applying the results to their own home.
And then ultimately, if we have residents and businesses working to achieve energy efficiency in their buildings, that as an cumulative effect will reduce our carbon emissions and also reduce our reliance on coal-fired power plants. That's one of the goals of many residents in Oak Park is how can we become less dependent on foreign oil and less dependent on coal-fired power plants. Well, this is the way to achieve that.